this is your first time, welcome. Please don't forget to hit your subscribe button and your notification bell so you will be notified when I upload another video. Don't forget to share, like, and leave me a comment. Guys, today I'm trying something different. I'm coming to y'all as a kind of like a poetry night type thing, but instead of doing poetry, because I got a lot more questions, I'm gonna just answer questions. So tonight I have a wine that a lady that I watch, Miss Diversity 3, she on her lives, on her videos sometimes she do different wines. And she told me this was a good wine, so I'm trying it, Miss Diversity. I went and got it. I put it in the freezer, y'all, so it might be a little froze, but we're gonna see. It smells good. I know y'all are probably like, okay, how much you gonna pour? As much as I can get into the cup, baby. Because I wrote down about 20 questions that I was asked so that I can answer them for you guys. I'm gonna put the wine over here so y'all can still see it. It's called the Stella Rose Black. Yeah, Stella Rose Black is what it is. Hopefully y'all still can see it. So anyways, guys, I got some crackers, pepperoni, and cheese. I got a little meat tray from Walmart. So I don't want to keep looking over like that, guys. So I'm going to put the questions right here so I can still see them. But anyways, guys, how have y'all been? How's everybody been doing? I hope everyone's great. I've had a good day so far. Yeah, it's been a good day. But anyways, guys, let's get into it so we can grab us a couple of little bites to eat and we can sit here and talk to each other. Let's chit chat, find out about each other. Because a lot of people had like a lot of questions. Y'all came up with some good questions too. Thank you. I mean, I wouldn't have never thought to, ask this. So I'm not going to go in any order. Like I said, there's 20 questions. I'm just going to pick questions out and answer them. One person asked me, how many siblings do I have? My mom had 3 girls and 2 boys. But my mom and my auntie had this agreement. Well, it was my auntie and my uncle had this agreement with my mom that if either one of them had passed, whoever was still left behind took over as the mom for the other kids. So when my aunt passed, my mom took over with her kids. So if you add all this together, there's 13 of us. So right now she has her older sister that's living, and she has her brother that's living. So now that's our mom and that's our dad. So when we need something, we can always go to them. But my mom had 3 girls, 2 boys. So it's 5 of us for real, but 13 in all. Somebody asked me, how did I lose my mom? I lost my mom to lung cancer in 2016. August 13th, 2016. That's when my mom passed. Someone also asked, where did me and Terrance meet? We met in high school, our 9th grade year. We started dating for a little while and then we broke up and we got back together after we got out of school. Oh, Miss Diversity, yes. See, I can't be fooling with you, Keisha. Because see, I've been and drunk this whole bottle of wine tonight. That is good. How long have me and Terrance been together? We've been together 20 years. We've been married for 19. How many kids do we have? We have 2 kids together, and then I have 2 stepkids. So Terrance has 4 kids in all, and I have 2. Really, I have 4. So I call them my kids too. I think one day I will sit down and talk about what it's like to have a blended family. And that'll be a topic for another time that I will record, and we'll just talk about, what's it like to have stepkids and all that. So I'll get in more depth with that one day. Hopefully it'll be real soon. Someone asked me what's my favorite food. This is a good question. I love pasta. I love Italian food. Spaghetti, lasagna, pizza, um, anything like Italian style. I love it. But I also love fruit. I love a lot of fruits. I love, I used to not eat broccoli. I just recently started eating broccoli, and I started eating broccoli on my salad. I had went to Ruby Tuesdays, and I think I had just had surgery or something on my shoulder, and Terrance went up and fixed my salad for me. And he put some broccoli on there, and I started eating it. I was like, man, this is good. So now I love broccoli. I would eat broccoli and rice casserole. You know, I love broccoli now. So that's like my really go-to, excuse me, that's my really go-to vegetable is broccoli. I love it. But my favorite foods would definitely be Italian food. I love pasta. I mean, pasta and bread is my weakness. I will eat that up all the time. Where all have I lived? Guys, unfortunately, I have only lived here in Mobile. Um, I do go to Houston, Texas, because that's where my sisters are, is in Houston, Texas. My two brothers are here in Alabama. I have one that's in Chatham, Alabama, and I have one that's here in Mobile with me, which is my oldest brother. He's the oldest out of all of us. And then it's my sister, and then another brother, then another sister, then me. So two in Texas and two here in Alabama. So I've only lived here in Alabama, but I've traveled to Houston, Chicago, Atlanta, Florida. Oh, where else? Tennessee. But that's just going visiting places, really. That's not really living there. What is my career? I always wanted to be a doctor when I was coming up. I did nursing, but I ended up getting hurt at work, so I don't do anything now. So I just stay at home now. I was a CNA, so my next step was to go get my RN license, but I had signed up for school. To be honest with you, I had signed up for school, and I was going to start school the following semester, and I got hurt in March. So I was supposed to start school, I think I can't even remember when, but I got hurt on March 24th, March 14th, I'm sorry. So that was, that. That was kind of like the end of my career. Someone asked me, what kind of camera do I use? I do not use a camera. I have not gotten a camera yet. I use my phone, and I record my videos on the phone. I'm in the process of getting a camera. And when I do get one, it's going to be the Canon Mac Pro 7. I think it's something like that. I know it's a Canon. I know you can either get the 7 series or the 8, and mine's is going to be the 7 because I've seen a lot of people say that. But for right now, I use my phone. Somebody also asked me, do I like YouTube? I love YouTube. I really do. I love YouTube. It's a way of me coming out here talking to, excuse me, a way of me coming talking to someone or to you guys all the time. Like I said in a couple more videos, Terrance is a truck driver. So he's gone a whole lot. And then it's me and the kids. And if you got kids, you already know how kids are. They want to be on their phones. They want to be on the game. They don't really want to be with you. So I'm like, dog, I need somebody to talk to. And I don't like the phone. For some reason, if I'm on the cell phone for a long period of time, it gives me a migraine. I don't know why, but it gives me a migraine. So I will text quicker than I will call. So this was just a way of me being able to sit down and talk to someone. I think I saw, hold on, let me read real quick. It is. No, that's not. Someone asked me a question on why did I start YouTube? And I started YouTube because after my injury, I kind of felt myself getting depressed. Like I was home all the time by myself. I was frustrated. I was upset because I couldn't get back out there and work. I was always the type of person, I never sat down. I was always up and going and doing. I would work 3 jobs, to make sure my family had. And when I got hurt, that just, it threw me for a loop because I was like, why can't I get better? Here I am working every day with these older people because where I worked at, we did rehab where, if an old person fell or whatever they did and they hurt themselves, they came to me or came to Crown. Um, I One of the questions also is who influenced me to start a YouTube channel. One of the people that I would watch, which was Cuz AB, Cuzzo AB, and she did a segment or a video where she talked about her depression. And for some reason, y'all, Cuzzo AB, Casey Connection, Shay Snacks, and I will watch Be Loved too. Honey, not Honey, her name's Honey, but her channel is Bougie Bites. With those ladies, I would watch in Prissy P, and Prissy did one where her and Cuz kind of like just hit me. Her cousin, Casey, it hit me so hard because it was like they were on my phone talking to me through a video, but it was like they were looking inside of me. And I'm not going to cry about it because it's, I done learned to live with it. But they were talking to me through the screen and they were telling me, hey, if this needs to be your platform, let this be your platform where you can come up here and you can talk to people because I never know who this is going to touch, who this is going to see, who's going to hear it, and it might touch them. And it's just the words that they were saying, y'all, was so, it hit home so much. It was like, wow, are you serious? God really put this on their heart to talk to me, to tell me, hey, you need to do this. And so one of the things that Auntie KC had told me was, if you want to do it, go do it. Don't let nothing stop you. And she was telling me how she procrastinated. And well, all of them was really saying the same thing, how they had procrastinated to start. They would let these stones be thrown and then they would push back and everything. And then when Cuzzo AB was like talking about hers, I was like, you know, maybe that's what's wrong with me. I don't want people to know that I have depression because I feel like they're going to say this about me or they're going to do this or they're going to do that. So I don't want to let people know. And then listening to her and Casey, I was like, who gives a if they know? If they don't understand it, guess what they can do? They can kiss where the good Lord split it. You know what I mean? So I was just like, you know what? I sat down and I talked to Terrance and I was like, look, I want to start a YouTube. I need your help. I need your support. My kids was like, go for it, mama. Because what really helped me get out of the depression state was we lived somewhere else before we moved here. But when we moved here, I said, when we get this new house, everything is gonna change. I'm going back to the old April. It ain't gonna be none of this bullcorn. I'm going back to the old happy jolly April. And when we moved here, guys, I really did. And I've been sticking to my guns too. I've been like, I don't let nothing get me down anymore. My motto is, if somebody say something, somebody do something, I'm going to react to what I can control. If I can't control it, guess what? Psh, bye. Got to deal with it. Because I'm not going to sit up here and worry myself over somebody else's shenanigans. And I'm not going to sit here and worry myself over somebody else's stupidness. If you got something you want to say to April, you come to April and you talk to April about it. Don't go to Terrance. Don't go to my daughter. Don't go to my sisters. You come to me and you talk to me. And with um with that being said, I'm like, okay, fine. I'm not gonna sit here and let anybody stress me out, anybody worry me, anybody do any of that. April's going to live for April and her kids. 6 o'clock in the morning, put me a pot of coffee on, pull out the phone that I record my videos on, my regular cell phone, my laptop, one of the kids' iPads, and I'm sitting here on 4 and 5 different lives at one time, trying to learn what I can learn. My first, my first 3 or 4 videos, I had this person to come into my comments and they were very, very rude and very, very just discouraging. Your content's not good. You don't need to do YouTube. You need to go sit down. Da, 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 da. And at first I was like, you know what? I can't do this because April, you got a flip mouth. You've been went off. Da, 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 da. And I had went into Max 3's live and Ocean's live, and they was like, girl, don't you let that stop you. Nope. Mm-mm. She didn't have to be in that live. I went to sleep that night. I woke up. I had 30 subscribers. I was like, okay. So then the next day, I'm back on these lives again. Max and a couple of her moderators were sitting there telling me, no, April, you're not fixing to do this. You're not stopping. You're fixing to stay on your grind. You're fixing to do this, do that. Then I got on to um, which one did I go to first? Was it Candy C's live? I think it was Candy C's live because I think she commented on my thing, and then I went to her page and I was on her live. Then she started shouting me out. Then her husband, brother Herb, was doing it. Then Auntie Maddie, B Hop Nation, I love you guys. Keto girl, you are my girl, my sister Shay, all of them guys. Colleen, you know what? I ain't playing with you. You a mess, girl. You are a mess. Guys, all these people I'm naming, I thought these YouTube streets was going to be like really, really messy and just really, really, not what I wanted to be. But these people pull you into, they call it the love stream. And they pull you into their circle, into their family, and they try to do any and everything to help you. Winston, honey, yes, come through, boy. I mean, all these people that I'm naming, guys, they have been my shoulder to lean on when Terrance is not here. Terrance has been there for me through thick and thin with this, setting the cameras up, helping me set lighting and all this up. And when he's not here, you know, you got them other people that's just giving you that push. And like I said, they check on you. Colleen, she seen me in a couple of days in the lives or whatever. And so she'll go to one of my videos and make a comment for me to answer back, and then she'll say, okay, just whatever, making sure. So I thank y'all for that. That means a lot. But for people who want to start YouTube, you've got to find genuine people to be in your corner that you can go to and ask questions like, hey, how do I do this? Hey, how do I do that? Hey, this is not showing up on my thing. You got to have them genuine people that's behind you, because you know what, people, you know what, guys, there are some people, friends, family, so forth, that are only meant to be in your life for a season. And some of them, as you grow, you have to let them go because they don't understand what you're trying to accomplish. So you have to let those people go. So you got to find 1 or 2 people that is there for you. And I named all those people because, like I said, and I cannot forget Mo Eats. Boom, 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 more eats. Say hello to Agnes. But you have to go to her page to get it, guys. But anyways, all of them that's in that love stream circle, that they do their lives, one come on this hour and then it just goes down the line. When you are with that group, they grab your hand and they help you, they lead you, and they do not let you go. They will, you got a question? DM them, ask them, whatever. It don't matter. They're there. So to someone who want to start YouTube, do it. It's good. But when you get those negative comments, that negative person, don't let that person discourage you. You know what you do? You say, okay, thank you so much for watching, because guess what? As long as they watch, you get the view. You get the minutes for them watching your video. So you don't let nothing that nobody on YouTube, social media, or anything else say to you get to you. Yeah, people say things and you're like, I know she didn't, but don't even worry about it. They don't know you. They do not know you for real. They know us behind sitting in this camera. That's all they know. They don't know your daily life. So don't let it get to you. Kill kindness. I mean, kill the rudeness with kindness. When they're coming to you negative, kill them with kindness. Just be like, okay, thank you. What would you like for me to film tomorrow? Bam, you got them right there. Now you done pulled them on in. They got that negativity, but now you done pulled them on in. They're like, well, I'm going to tune in tomorrow to see if she did what I said do. And will, sweetheart. If you give me something to do, I will do it. Because guess what? That's going to bring you on in. Then you're going to bring your friend in. Then you're going to bring them. So yes, don't let nobody discourage you. What did we get? Oh, I think I said it earlier. Somebody asked me where did I get my shirts from. They seen a video where Terrance was sitting on the side of me and he had his shirt on. Cinemo, Sense Print, www.cinemo.com. I had one of her cards up here. If I can remember at the end, I'll bring it up to you guys. What do I do outside of YouTube? Spend time with my family. That's really it. I can't do anything else. So I spend time with the family. I try to spend as much time with my kids as I can. As much time with Terrance as I can when he's home. Who influenced me to do YouTube? I think I answered that in another question, but it's several people. KC Connections, Cuzzo AB, MK Bites, Shay Eats, Honey Bites, Be Love, Cinema. I mean, the list go on, guys. They're the people that I was watching in the beginning. And then somebody asked how old am I? I'm 42. I just turned 42 April 2nd. And I turned 42 April 2nd. And I have 2 kids. Because that was the next question. How many kids do I have? I have 2 kids plus 2 stepkids. So I have 4 kids altogether. What is my favorite drink? When I read this, I didn't really know what you meant. So I don't know if you mean drink like regular drink. Regular drink is water, tea sometimes. Drink like alcohol. I love wines. I love tasting different wines. But if, I'm drinking like liquor, then white. Anything white. I don't really do dark liquor, but I'll do anything white. But I don't really drink a lot, so that's that. This one right here kind of got me. It says, who is my best friend? My best friend out of the whole wide world is my husband, Terrance. We can pretty much talk about anything. We fight like cats and dogs, but we love just as hard. But if I had to pick like a right-hand person, that would be Sarah. We call her Sarah Kine. Her husband's name is Kine, which that's Terrance's best friend, and she's mine. They are one ride or die family. If I call, you know how you know the story of Bonnie and Clyde? Me and her are Bonnie and Clyde. I don't know which one's Bonnie, and I don't know which one's Clyde, but I do know if I say, you know what, Sarah, such and such and such and such done such and such to me. What you say? Uh-huh, they did what? Next thing you know, who at my door? Girl, hold on. I gotta go to the door and see who at the door. Girl, that's me. Open this door up before I get my key and come in. And I'm like, Sarah, she done got on the phone with me now. I ain't said 2 words. On the phone with me, and she there. Same with me. She called me and say somebody messing with her. Oh, okay. They did what? Where they live at? What happened? Oh, okay. I be at the door. I got a key to her house. She got a key to mine. So I'm coming in the house. Either you finna come to the door or I'm coming in. But that's my ride or die. What is a pet peeve of mine? That's a good one. What is a pet peeve? I hate to be late. I hate to tell somebody I'm going to do something and can't do it. Mm, I hate when people try to judge before they know you. They listen to what somebody else said instead of getting to know you for themselves. Somebody asked me to, since being on YouTube, have I had any negative comments? Any rude or negative comments? Yes. I just told y'all about the person. But you don't let them get to you. Just keep going. You don't worry about it. Because if you think about it, who are they hurting? They're not hurting you. Their rudeness, I mean, they're rude and their words might, kind of hit you, take a jab at you. But guess what? You took your jab, now I'm back. You see how quick that jab went? Took your jab and now I'm back. Because guess what? I can either block you or I can remove you. That's simple. So, yeah, you're going to get those negative people. You're going to get all that. Don't worry about it. You just keep going. Now, sometimes I'm not going to lie. Sometimes you want to clap back. Sometimes you want to be like, you know what? But don't. You got some people out here that are trolls. They sit down all day, every day, just to try to make somebody else's life miserable. Why give them that pleasure? No. Excuse me, guys. Why give them that pleasure? No. Mm-mm. I would not let you know. I would not show you not one little bit of remorse. I'm not going to show you not one little bit of, oh, no. When I see you, when I read, when I whatever, when I get back in front of this camera tomorrow, hey y'all, how you doing? How you been doing? And I'm not going to talk about you on my channel. I'm not going to bring your name up on my channel because guess what? If I say their name or I give them the pleasure of me talking about the situation, then that makes them relevant. And I'm not fixing to give you that. I'm not fixing to give you that clout off of me. So, no. If people come to you with negativity, ignore it. Keep moving. You need that. You want that because that negativity is going to make you better. Whatever they say, like I said, people can be rude and cruel. But whatever negative they said, go back and relook at it. Maybe it is something you could brush up on. Maybe it is something you can change. But don't give that person that satisfaction of you being like, girl, somebody. No, don't even make them relevant. Everything is a mild stepping stone on YouTube. Everything can make you better. Even if somebody tell me right now, April, the video was too dark with the candles. I didn't like that. Guess what? Okay, thank you. I won't try that no more. Okay, thank you. I'm going to move on to the next. But if somebody come up, girl, where you get that from? That's it. Whatever. You just keep on and you keep on pushing. Like I say after everything, react to what you can control. If you can't control it, let it go. So why am I fixing to sit there and let that person agitate me like that? No, don't do that. YouTube is fun. It's a great platform to be able to come talk and get your words and stuff out. Don't let nobody stop y'all. If you want to start YouTube, do it. Get out there, do it, and push forward with it. Like I said earlier, it's hard, guys. It's like a full-time job. Some days you're going to have to get up. You're going to have to get on lives and all this and this channel, that channel. And you're going to have to sit there all day long to 7, 8 o'clock at night. Because to get your 1,000 subscribers, you got to get your name out there. You got to get people to the point where when they say April, you be like, WYD, girl, I watch her. Your name got to be popping like that. So It's gonna be hard. Well, I'm not at that 1,000 yet. So right now I'm saying it's gonna be hard. I don't know what it's like when you get past that 1,000 people. It's probably just as hard to get to the next milestone stepping stone and the next one and the next one, because you got to keep bringing good content. You got to keep reacting to your audience. And trusting me, guys, my videos get better and better after each time. Because when I first started, I was nervous to talk to you guys. I had to really picture myself just sitting down talking to Terrance. Like, to me, in my mind, I'm looking at Terrance, I'm looking at y'all, but I'm looking at Terrance, and that's why I feel comfortable now, because I'm with that best friend. But guys, I know this video is probably long. There is about 5 more questions that I didn't answer, but that's fine. We'll get to them at another time. But I hope you guys enjoyed this crackers, pepperoni and cheese is so good. And this wine, Miss Diversity, yes ma'am, baby. Watch, when I come back on, I'm gonna tell you, girl, I drank that whole bottle last night because I'm gonna pour me up some more. But guys, I want you guys to have a great, great, great rest of your night. I will see you guys tomorrow. But as I always say at the end of every video, never give up on the things that you want. The best has yet to come. React to the things that you can control. If you can't control it, let it go. I love you guys, and I'll see y'all tomorrow.